messed that up. My bad. What's up out of the? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the market is this morning as far as the plays, type of plays we get.
Great.
Good morning. Good
The
luck.
biggest thing up is something I'm not watching. I forgot what it's called. I took it off my charts.
KSCP, night scope, and
Was
NASDAQ
Dice?
case emergency
Dice,
systems.
that was
Table
it.
Candy
I'm not
Trump.
watching it. I don't like it. I don't
We
have
only
a lot
got
of shares on
22,000
it.
shares. Yeah.
It's a little too wacky. I'm like, yeah, cool. Stay away from that.
Ammo up.
So I got like AMD, Oxy. I have AAL up because it is up kind of nicely. Dash up because it's down nicely.
MO making a big move here.
MO.
Yeah.
Very light volume.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing looking great, dude.
Yeah.
All in all.
Here we go.
MGM bet MGM named an official sports betting partner of the Cincinnati Reds. Michael Golf. Michael. INPX and Pixon reports recent purchase orders of industrial IoT solutions, supporting a variety of customers. That's India November Papa X-Ray.
PDD's moving.
INPX.
Who is?
PDD. So is AAL.
Ugh. God, I did not want to look at PDD.
NTNX, Nutanix, upgraded to a buy at Cleveland Research.
SSR, I'm not looking at that.
Says we would encourage investors to own Nutanix with improving fundamentals and expected share gains versus VMware. Upside to $31. That's November Tango, November X-Ray. Axios reporting that TikTok is planning to build its own product fulfillment centers in the U.S.
AAL, I was hoping for 13, but
I liked AAL at like 1350 for a short. I had a area there, but I ain't gonna do it right here. What's that?
PRVB worth I. Daily def supports.
40s. But still. Oxy off its gap down, trying to push up a little bit. Slightly interesting, but I'd want a lot more than that. Super sloppy right now.
AMD's moving.
Got it up. AMD, I would need way up to short it from here. I'm a little afraid AMD's gonna have a bounce day. It looked like it really tried to find a bottom yesterday. That 56.40 area. Kind of retested that a lot of times. short that unless I got up to 60. Ugh, come on, Oxy. Make yourself pretty. NVDA and AMD looking like twinsies. You looking at Jaggy?
I was looking at LPL, but it's not worth it. Just kind of went up and just died.
PRVB
There's no
LOL.
volume in it.
Gotcha. Ugh, Oxy all the way back down. I needed that to do more than that.
Should have just did it.
Ugh.
I've been looking at this for the last 2
Yeah,
days for this exact entry, and I didn't take it. But at least now I know
That's
from
great,
watching it. Something I've been looking into was multi-day runners and looking for like that first red day. Pretty cool to see it work almost instantly, but all good. It's like looking at maybe trading the daily, like take share size based off the daily instead of the intraday. That way I can actually hold on to it for a little bit longer if I have to.
A little indecisive on some of this today. I am.
Shares of Uber trading now down 9.5%. Uber Technologies near the lows. Shares of Lyft trading down about 9.5% as well. $11.62 after the report earlier that the U.S. Department of Labor released a proposal to make companies reclassify independent contractors as employees. That's Lima Yankee Foxtrot Tango and Uniform Bravo Echo Romeo.
Oh shit, they're trying to say Uber and Lyft have to classify their drivers as employees again.
Oh, they're playing that game again?
That would fuck them.
NATO Stoltenberg says veiled nuclear threats are dangerous.
Would make the unemployment rate go up. See why they're doing that?
Never be fought.
You're saying they bring that employment rate
Down. Whatever.
down, yeah.
I finished my second cup of coffee. Leave me alone.
That makes sense. Yeah, we were just talking about that the other day.
Yes.
Ah, there we go.
Interesting. Hey, if all these people got to classify these employees, all of a sudden that unemployment rate changes. Brooks.
The SQs are going a little crazy, but that's because I guess the SPY's going down.
Uber, plenty of shorts. If I could get a little poppity pop out of that, maybe. But not looking like I want to poppity pop. Looking like it wants to droppity drop.
Morning, AJ. Good morning, Jag.
Who was that news you were talking about for unemployment?
Uber, and they're saying
Uber,
trying to make
Uber.
Uber and Lyft classify their employees or their drivers as employees again. But fuck these companies. That's why they drop it. Probably not going to get it past again now. I've tried to do this a million times. C250. Fucking A, man. Oxy just doesn't have enough room on that premium. Eh. Has anybody gotten trade?
I don't think so.
Shares of DoorDash.
Negative Ghost Rider.
DoorDash off the lows now at 44.29, also moving lower on that department.
Oh,
Uh,
Dash is
labor.
dropping on that news too. They're all getting fucked on that.
DASH.
Well, yeah,
Gotta
they
keep
got
Uber up.
Also,
That's some fucking good news on Uber. Like bad news, but good news for me to maybe short it. I don't even know what these fucking lines are that I have on it though. What the fuck is this shit? Yeah, that would fuck DoorDash too. I'm thinking about that. Ooh, yeah. 26, which is all over the down here.
More on that Department of Labor news. U.S. Department of Labor official says proposed rule replaces Trump-era rule that increased risk of misclassification. Says old labor rule denied wide range of workers their lawful wages.
AL dropped.
American Airlines.
Yeah,
I don't know why I can't say AAL.
Yeah, it did.
got to like 1290, 95, 1285.
Yeah,
Died.
none of us took that. I think all of us wanted more on that thing.
Yeah, I wanted at least 13.
Yeah, I wanted over 13. 30s. Some sort of move.
That's what I'm talking about.
Alpha
There's
45K.
nothing to even play,
She just
let
said,
alone
nope, I
size up
suck.
on. Rocket Scooter? Is Rocket Scooter. I actually meant to change the title of my video. I totally forgot. Oh my god, I did the same thing twice.
Yeah, AAL would have been nice though. That is a pretty big move.
MO trying again. MO's a huge code, just what it's worth.
Yeah.
MO nice curl. Go, go, go.
I don't think I'm gonna trade that bullshit.
I'd need it up like through 45.
Reuters reporting that the SEC is seeking information on investment advisors' personal app record keeping policies.
Is it an actual thing? I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that, but thank you for subscribing.
A little bit on the
Order
Uber.
filled.
You're in it.
Yeah.
And what?
Uber.
Uber. Look, I started MO. I took half size of what I was looking for, but because I wanted it up through 45. So now if it goes through 45, I can get the other half.
What are you in at? Like 80 something?
84, yeah.
Wish I would have hit this harder. I was thinking it might go over 25, but it didn't.
Order filled. Order filled.
QNGY, Quantergy Systems, says in connection with restructuring plan, the company will reduce staff by 11%,
A lot of
from
ammo.
141 to 100 to 126
Carrot dollar.
full-time employees.
Order filled.
That's Quebec.
Yeah, I'm
November
working my
12th.
way out of it.
I didn't get my other part of my starter there, so I just took it off.
I'm just seeing if we can get that previous resistance touch.
HY Heister begins first ever rear wall pilot of hydrogen fuel cell powered container handler at CMA CGM owned FedEx Marine Terminal in Port of Los Angeles. That's Hotel Yankee.
Would have been a much better trade had it went straight up through 45 and we got the 100 share starter, but not really wanting this to go back against us here. Especially so quick. I don't want to see the big drop like that and then instantly get bought right back up.
MO dollar on way.
Order cancelled.
Let's get some MO.
Let's see what it does. I only have 25 shares at this point. Can't really give back that much. Even a high a day, I'm only giving back, what, $3?
Do a lot of Moten.
No, not yet. Let's see what it does. I'm down to leftovers, so
ESLA Tesla shares popping here. 223.50. Tango Sandy Lima Alpha.
trying to see if we could maybe go down and just retest that $50.
Got mad in this thing. Doing
Order
pretty
filled.
good.
All out there on MO.
Maneuvering.
All
What's
out
your average on
ammo.
Uber? 8 or on the 80s?
84. But I got in pretty thick.
I would have got that 4444 Phil.
MOLNT.
Yep.
No, not yet. Oh, maybe. Yep, there it is. Oh well. Oh, that was had leftovers.
A $50 there. Just
Ammo
in case.
trails.
It'll probably go to low a day at this point. Rocket scooter. Let's see. Scoot. This is a real thing. I'm gonna cry. Oh my god, it is. Got 65
What
people
else is
watching.
moving?
Day
Just
trading
let this
with
thing do what
Rocket
it's gonna do.
Scooter.
think
Algorithmic
about it for a
platform for
second.
traders. Day trading.
I'm afraid that it's going to find lower lows price, especially today. It's a pushing lower.
TOS.
So, keep your eyes out for 1350.
Just trading futures. Seems to be where a lot of people gravitate to because you can do all those funded account bullshit
This
things.
would make me feel real good if it got below the 50 and would just stay there.
Sony to ship 30 million PlayStation 5
Looks like she's
in
trying.
FY 2023, according to Insider Gaming. Send the Oscar November Yankee. ESLA Tesla shares now spiking here. Tango Sandy
Tesla's
Lima
spiking
Alpha.
him.
I heard. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Oh wow, that was kind of a nice spike.
TSLA spike B/GDT.
Tim, look away. Jesus, what's wrong with you?
You know, I'm just gonna do the opposite of what I'd normally
Option
do.
activity in Tesla.
I should win, right?
But if you're telling self to do the opposite, isn't that the opposite?
Damn it.
Ooh, mind games.
You got mind fucked.
You got mind fucked. You don't even know what the opposite is anymore. This Uber's fucking weird, man. It keeps hitting these levels where it just like seems to chill there. With lots of fucking shares going through. Up there it goes. Well, damn.
Watching IMUX, but just won't break up big enough to make it worthwhile yet.
I think I'm gonna hit gold today. What the fuck?
An Uber dying.
Uber's just dying. Full buying power, tons of shares. This was a fun one. SSR now. Bitch. That kind of forced me in it too. I saw it was at like 9%. I'm like, I'm fucking getting on this before it goes to SSR.
Is it SSR now?
Yep. It was at 9 when I got in it. And we dropped about 80 cents or 65 cents or something. 80 cents or 65 cents or something. I've noticed on any of these that get to like the 8-9%, they're going on SSR that day.
Yeah.
It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
Sounds like you found an edge.
U.S. Labor Department official. The Labor Department official says proposed rule would affect healthcare, construction, transportation, retail, and restaurant workers.
Schedule D's not.
Alright, hold dollar, take a little more out. I still have half my position. I'm doing pretty good. AMD coming all the way back down, but that chart looks a little shitty.
Take any profit yet at all, Devin?
Yeah, absolutely. I took it twice now at 24 just in case that doesn't break.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to give up too much here. Low there. I mean, I think it's got a lot of room, but I need to see that break. I think I'm just gonna call it a day at like a little over 24.20 if it wants to get up there. AMD is now officially tanking.
Yep. It is.
I initially clicked this with only a couple hundred shares, and then it just started working, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta add to this. Below 23 is very nice.
Are you adding when it's going down in your favor, or are you adding a level or fib?
I'm adding when it goes in my favor. And this one, when it broke the previous support area.
Gotcha.
Ukraine's president says G7 nations must respond to Russian bombing of energy infrastructure with a
And
tough
obviously, I
first
didn't
step
get
on
in
oil and gas
below
exports from
25,
Russia.
thinking I was only going to get to 24.80. So I'm like, all right, let's go. Might as well throw some more at it.
Zelensky rules out talks with Putin. Talks
Did you
may
add
be
back in again?
possible with another Russian leader
No.
or in a different configuration.
I mean, although, chart-wise, it's got room down to like $22, but a little more out there. Didn't like that jump.
You're totally out.
Uh-uh. Benefit of having a decent chunk of change in there. Bleed out a little slower, you know?
Yeah.
I'm down to 150, so I'd consider this leftovers for the size
RVPH
I had.
3.20 orders out to start.
This is one of those shorts that kind of felt pretty safe. I didn't think it was just gonna
3.20-ish, of course.
fly on me or anything. Oxy's kind of trying to cave. I'm just now 24 bucks out of this now. Other than that, I'll just leave stand there. Ooh, look at AMD, bro.
Oh,
Holy shit.
I am.
That really started caving. This is gonna try to sum me out. I'm out.
Did you're out?
I'm out. And go! I haven't said that in so long.
Congrats, but oh my god.
Jesus.
Go, bitches!
I haven't been able to say that in way too long.
Good job.
Very
sir.
excited to hear you talk the rest of the day.
I won't say a word.
I'm just kidding. Congrats,
If it
seriously.
upsets you.
Nah,
Thanks,
it
man.
doesn't
It's
upset me.
been a long
Yeah,
time.
seriously, all joking aside, it is congrats.
It's seriously
It
been
is
a long
quite
time
funny
since I've
when
had
you
gold,
hit
dude. If you want me to go through my list, I will tell you how many weeks.
So you went what?
Just pull up.
84, basically 24.
Just pull up TraderSync. It'll tell you.
That's not in there, so it won't. Which?
IZEA announced Q3 managed services bookings of 8.2 million. That's India Zulu Echo Alpha.
Can you trade Dust, Jag? DUST? Could get interesting through 25.
Nope.
Can't either.
Which, by the way, I got an email saying somebody logged into that last week and it wasn't I. So what the fuck's that mean? Other people can just access that shit?
No.
It literally said somebody logged in, and I know I didn't.
Pretty sure no one else is logged in.
It's so just so much distrust.
Show me the email.
Yeah. If someone logged into your account,
Near 7
the only
fast
way they
for
can
me.
do that is they hacked
White
your
House says
your
G7
email
leaders
account
call on the
to
Ukraine has
reset your
ended.
password.
Joint statement to come.
This probably is a Yahoo Gmail. Or a Yahoo.
I'm down
email.
with that.
I do not have a Yahoo, I have Gmail.
Yahoo?
Dipshit.
Yahoo?
And I can show you the email, even if I delete it, I'll find it. But I'm gonna
Yahoo!
do that in a
I'm
minute.
just curious. That's mostly not trying to disprove your.
I 100% got an email saying somebody tried to log in, and if it wasn't me to report it or something, I didn't report it because I don't really give a shit. But
S&P futures falling to the lows 35.82, down about 1.25%.
You watched the game last night, Jack?
Yeah.
What do you think about going
Alvo
for 2
still
there?
49 KTB.
I don't like it. I didn't like it when the Chiefs did it, and I definitely didn't like it when the Raiders did it.
I just don't get it. And if you are going to go for 2, how are you running the ball, man?
Yeah.
Like, if going for 2 was on, you know, like the half-yard line, I get it, but it's not. It's hard enough to even move forward when you run, let alone on the goal line.
Oh, I got faked out.
On Uber? Yeah.
Shares of
That
Tesla pulling
sucks.
back now.
Oh,
Hit a
well.
high around $226. Earlier
Oof,
reports
Oxy
circulating
too,
that
man.
Tesla
Fucking
received
hey, all these stocks are just
a
dying.
tax exemption from Chinese
Well, so does the
authorities.
SPY. It's at
That's Tango
355.
Sandiema Alpha.
355.50-ish, man. I call that the bouncer. I mean, that's 100% a bouncer on the daily. Ooh, look at AMD, dude. What the fuck?
PDD is dying too. Not as bad as those other ones, but it's still dying.
Look at the
There's
SPY.
some easier. I mean, Uber was pretty good, but there was some easier trades.
Well, Uber went straight down for you, basically.
Uber went straight down. Well, yeah, no, but look at AMD compared to Uber.
True.
And look at the range. I mean, it dropped freaking $3 and on $2.
330 incoming on SPY.
You really think that 330's gonna hit, huh?
It's 31%, man. It's hit all 3 of the numbers so far. Just hasn't hit that one.
I hope it waits till December.
Is that
I
when
don't
you'll have
know
money
when
to
that's
throw
gonna
at it?
happen.
Yep.
I don't know when that's gonna happen, but
It's when I will have money to.
I figured. Oh, that hurts my heart, man, but whatever. Life's good. What you watching, Jaggy?
IMUX. IMUX.
IMUX.
Yeah.
For short? Oh,
Yeah.
I hate you so much.
Like, hit my knuckle square on the
I can't jump back
corner
on Uber,
part of my desk.
so
Ah!
heading straight down.
I guess
and
that's
on
not
necessary,
technically the
so
corner,
move
the
away.
edge.
Stop looking at it. Mux is saying, F you, SPY. I'm going up. Or do you want it like over 7 or something?
Yeah.
Like now?
It
Order
looks
filled.
horrible, but
I can see that.
West Northwest.
WNW. The dollar stock. The hell kind of wick was that?
Order filled.
it was jumping all over the place.
Halting.
Halting.
What's halting?
Order cancelled.
WNW. Didn't hear any news.
no, it's no obvious news.
I wish I would have waited like 3 seconds to get my first starter.
Yeah, I got a little on IMUX. there's a way to trade, but it made me a little more.
Yeah, I was watching that one, hoping it would actually make a run up towards 7. But...
Yeah, that's what I was hoping, and I just couldn't take it anymore. I needed a trade.
Of course, after my first entry, I had my take profit at 101, and it went down to it and just kept touching it and never filled me. It's shit.
Yep. Yeah, I don't even have shorts on it. So what's your average on that?
113. I got to add at 118.
Ukraine's
Yeah.
Zelensky
Carrot
at the
in.
G7
Inbounds is
Google
120.
LOL.
Putin could
65
escalate the war in
KTB.
Ukraine
WNW.
to
Whiskey Nancy
all.
whiskey.
$1.20.
Oh, $1.20.
It's nothing.
That's an $120 stock that was sold.
665 KTB.
I was like, what the fuck, Tim?
I don't think
This
there's
is
anything you would
dangerous.
trade. You couldn't even draw fib
No.
lines on that shit.
I'm not gonna even look at it. Watching AMD, I kind of think the SPY's in the bounce here, though. What do you think, DT? As our
Trying
local
to figure that out, man. It's just
or
grinding
market
down.
man?
It's just grinding down, man.
I just feel like it grinded down right into an area of potential support.
It is, but
If it goes through that, I think your 330 or whatever might come in faster than we thought.
true.
NTIP Network One Technology.
It is at a
says
support
on
level, but it's
October
not
6th,
showing
company
any
commenced
signs of what it's
litigation
going to
against
do.
Arista Networks,
We're
Fortinet,
trying to
Honeywell,
bounce a little bit,
and
but
Ubiquity.
nothing too promising there.
Rectangle India pop-up.
The rhythm
Ugh,
method.
dude, it's been so long.
Shares of Network One popping here up 4% now, $2.30. NTIP.
TIP, some cheap stock popping. Oh, don't even look at that. It's got 2,000 shares.
Oh, that's a winner.
That's a winner.
118 inbounds now, Tim.
Network One Technology says litigation regarding the
Oh,
infringement
cool. Thank you.
of the company's remote power.
I actually thought mine was working. I thought it was just sitting at
Cancelled
122.
RVPH
Now
orders.
it's 115.
No fills.
I got 115 too.
Mine's stuck at 122.
Mine's stuck
I always
at
think that's so
121.
weird when one of ours is doing
121.
something different than the other one. That makes no sense to me.
121.
118?
Yep.
120?
118.
Oh,
Mine's
we're the
just
same.
stuck.
See, I'm going with you.
Oh, you mean the
115.
LASE, Laser Photonics up 64% off the highs after the company.
So I'm getting an
announced
inbound.
from the U.S. Navy.
That's crazy.
Lima
I'll go
Seventy
with
Alcantara.
95 cents.
I wonder if it has something to do with like the
Ukraine
feed that we're
Zelensky
using.
says Russia has started
Yeah,
a
the
new stage
server.
of
Everybody
escalation.
has a
Some
different data
sanctions are
feed
needed.
and how they calculate it.
Yeah, it's interesting.
115, Jag?
What?
115?
Yep.
Okay.
Minute
So
to go.
weird. Are you both on this? Like in the top?
Well, Tim's at 113.
You're in it too?
Oh, I'm not. I don't have shorts on it.
Oh, I thought you were in it too.
Yeah, I couldn't find any news.
It's a China stock being China.
No.
116.
Some food online ordering system through your phone app.
Good to go.
Order cancelled.
There's so.
UNW, Maywood Technology, resuming trade after a circuit breaker halt. Whiskey, November Whiskey. Shares up 32%.
Very jump.
Just a little.
BHG up.
You got a trade, Jack?
Yeah. It was a waste. Made $7.
BHG Bright Health Group back the highs of 25%.
First trade of the week, so.
Golf.
Ugh. Better than losing $7.
Yes.
Guidance.
That IMOC
and
still ain't doing
focus
shit.
on affordable health care for
No.
aging and underserved populations.
I really wanted it to
Hotel
top
Golf
7.
Healthcare.
Yeah, I could see like 720 as being cool. Kind of watching, I don't know, I'm watching AMD just got back above the
Zelensky
level.
says we propose that an international mission is placed on the
That's why it went up.
Ukraine-Belarus border to monitor the situation. Says Ukraine is not preparing any military action against Belarus. Ukraine only interested in its territorial sovereignty.
That's all I got, man. Better than nothing.
West Northwest we.
I looked at
West
ABEO,
Northwest
but there's no
some fills.
volume in it, and it looks like shit.
Stop.
Playing with you, Tim.
That's my average.
I know Brian and David are like, oh, getting fills like for taking profit. It's like, yo, stop. That's my average.
Yeah.
I didn't get any ads up top because I was waiting to see if it would actually go further.
Yeah.
I mean, this feels like it wants to come back down.
It does.
Should be fine LOL. So why you covering? Ha 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 ha.
You guys have shorts on oh no, you don't. PEGY, you didn't get them because you didn't have them.
Order
today.
cancelled.
Uber's back up to 24, Devin.
What's that?
Uber's back to 24.
Who's that? Am I on it, I guess? Do with it here. But I should keep watching because I shouldn't just be happy and stop. But everything's just popping with this buy too, which is fucking annoying. AMD, Uber, even Oxy a little bit.
ABEO up.
Just doesn't want to give you a good break on that thing.
Lowest average. Oh, W and W. No, it's not. What the fuck is happening here?
What are you looking at?
The International Monetary Fund.
No,
Order
no,
cancelled.
W and W. It's below average.
Order
That was
partially
weird.
filled. Order filled.
I pulled it up and it said it was at like 120, but then the chart was in here at 111. I was like,
inflation.
And then it evened itself out. Weird.
Yeah.
And DOS has been a little shady lately. It's nice. Uber came back up. I don't feel too stupid.
I mean, what's up, $1 something over off the bottom?
Uber, yeah. No reason to long it there either. It's just fucking weird. I had no levels where it stopped. It didn't do anything that makes sense.
Thing was so whippy, and now it's just gonna do this.
You know, the volume just died out of it, huh?
Yeah. I wish I would have got small ad up to now. There's no way I'm adding up there because it felt like the way it was trading, it could have like went to 140 pretty quickly.
Yeah.
That's where I was gonna get my ad.
Still think that's gonna come down for you.
Yeah, I gave it that like 4 times. It tried to get under 110, and when it went back up to 112, I took half off just to reduce risk.
Yep. And you made a little bit on that too, right?
Partial fill BHG
Basically break
LOL.
even.
Yeah.
$1.77.
Yep.
Dang.
It just kept doing this, where it was like people kept stepping in every time and tried to get under 110. I was like, well, but it's just going sideways. It's not even like trying to go back up either.
No.
Yeah, if it can break 108, I feel like we're gonna test $1 for sure.
BHG dollar and out all.
That dice just took a shit, huh? Kind of could have guessed that, but
Oh,
no.
yeah.
Kind of figured that would just 'cause it was up
BHGLNT.
so big. Things haven't been running like that lately.
IMUX trying again.
Yeah.
That thing is a little choppy looking.
Haha,
Northwest
joke's
gets the
on
we
you.
LOL.
My order was at 103, so going to 104 doesn't
Northwest,
affect
much
me
appreciated.
because I'm at 102 now, bitch.
Yeah,
You can't even say to the penny, yeah, you thought you got me by a penny, but it was actually 2 pennies. Fuck you.
You're teaching that a lesson.
Good job.
Again, front running me. Gotta take the stream down, I guess. You have a stream.
You got Bollinger Bands in your church, Tim?
No.
What are those?
Oh, what are they called? Linear? Is the no, not linear.
No, that was no, it wasn't the Scholastics.
Keltner channels.
Keltner.
It's just a look for the extension.
Seems like they're helping you, so anything that helps is All good.
Yeah, it's another way to help me stop being early.
Yeah, helping you not FOMO and stuff.
Yeah.
And anything that helps you not do that, that's a good thing. I support it. Hey, Uber, you piece of shit. If I would have got to 2470s, I would have shorted again, but did not want to do that. Got anything up, Jag?
Nope.
Damn, where'd the volume going up? W and W.
Here. Who knows why it actually went in?
I know, right? And that was 4 million of volume that came in? That's freaking nuts. Now nothing. It's got something, but not a lot. Or some chat room pump.
Yeah, probably.
Look, you can kind of see where the leader got in, around 90, 93 cents. This is him. And then this is his room. And then
Is that
this
an
is
alert
him
that
getting out.
beeps?
Oh, that's my laundry thing. It's done.
Oh.
So technically, it doesn't alert the beeps, but it's nothing to do with the market.
I was doing that yesterday too. I was curious.
Yeah, the wife's been sorting laundry every day before
PINS
she leaves. So.
interest, the November 27.5 calls active. That's
Sounds like
Papa
a UPS.
India, November Sandy. Shares of
Oh,
interest
today
also at $23,
I feel a little
down
better,
about
man.
6.5%. Papa India, November Sandy.
Order cancelled.
I just put it on a trail. If I get my fill. If this 104 breaks, I would assume we're going to go right to $1. Or not.
VIPS. Could get interesting.
Vips.
Yeah, but I thought it was going to go through 820 to maybe 850, but it
Order
kind of
filled.
pulled back already. So don't even waste it. Had a nice
LNT
move
face
up.
northwest.
It's one of those shorts that never seems to do what I want it to do.
I just wish it would have gave me that nice drop right away. I would have made a decent amount on that one.
Yeah, what dropped to $1?
Yeah, I'm just saying I had to take that half off break even. I wish I wouldn't have had to do that.
Yeah.
But I wasn't about to let it come down after that nice move down and go all the way back up. BTRS?
V? Alright.
Yeah.
VTRS up.
Kind of moving. I don't want to know where I'd want that to go. 920s.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
I don't know if I'm ready for these, man. I'd have to hit this with a lot of size, like just immediately.
A real big company.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
VMware launching AI Research and Innovation Center in Montreal. Victor Michael Whiskey. KSCP, Night Scope plans town hall regarding
trail on it
announced
now, Tim?
acquisition.
Yeah,
That
figured
Peter
I'd keep a little
Sandy
bit to
Papa.
see if it can go low a day.
Yeah.
These tend to do that, so figured
Yeah.
I could try. Trading Curse Magic stream today? Yo, what's up, James P? 30 could have been 300. I mean, even if this would have came down and filled me right away, I mean, I would have made 40 instead of 1752 so far. That was just very unfortunate.
I'll be right back.
MO was not a great trade. I mean, it was a decent move. It's a $80 billion company, so I was definitely going to be a little more careful with that. And I'm not looking to just like triple my size all at once. And like same with this VTRS, it's a huge company. It's an $11 billion company. And it's kind of a grindy move already. So unless it got like some huge push up, I'm not going to be looking to take any kind of like huge size. WNW, I was ready to add. I was going to have 800 shares. Had this went up into like around 140. Just didn't. We'll get there, man. We'll get there. I'm slowly going. I mean, I'm making more per trade now than I was
Okay, I can't do that for you.
a few weeks ago. So, I mean, there is that. Progressing. Agree with who? You? I just wish it were that easy, man. I wish I could just wake up one day and be like, you know what? I'm just going to add a 0 to everything today. Wish I could. I mean, if somebody wants to give me another 30 grand to put in my account, I'll gladly do that. But there ain't another 30 grand sitting around.
Start that BTRS stem or no?
I'm still watching it. It's a little grindy.
No, I agree. I lost interest.
Yeah. I mean, I still have it up just in case it wants to spike. It doesn't look like it wants to. Rivian is spiking a little bit.
What is it?
RIVN.
Oh.
VTRS through
Yeah,
0.20 for me for starts.
Look, some of this shit's trying to bottom a little bit, maybe. For now.
Pass for me, almost coffee time. CVNA 131K. RIVN Big Co, kind of grindy.
Now the BTRS is annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
If RIVN at like 45, 33, 45, that might be interesting.
The CVNA up through 19 could be interesting.
Is buy bouncing hard?
Well, it bounced a little,
Just
but not hard.
Trying to bounce. Just got a feeling on this buy, dude. And we're gonna try the highs.
I know. Trying, man. I'm trying. I feel like I took more size on WNW than I normally would take. It just didn't work out.
But supposedly there's like a lot of info coming out on Thursday.
I tried to hold these shares for more. Had I just
Wednesday?
held instead of taking some
The
off in
FOMO
case it
meeting.
went up
Not
after the
meeting
move
notes.
down. And this would have been a $40, $50 trade.
Some data
But
coming out,
unfortunately,
something, I don't know.
I can look real
it
quick.
is not at the
I
moment.
don't think there was anything on Thursday.
Had I got my fill on this first one at 101, I would
Most of
have
the bear bulls in the
been back
morning
in
that was
here,
on
and then I
Thursday.
would have added
Oh,
here,
the
and
CPI
it would have
and all
been
those
an
claims.
amazing trade
CPI
overall. It would have been
dropped
probably
up there
$60,
was,
$70 overall.
And that obviously moves the
But
spot.
unfortunately,
FOMO meeting notes,
it
that
bounced
always
off
makes the
my
market move.
shares there. Didn't get filled,
Yeah,
so
they need to
I didn't
see
add here because I
down
didn't want
claims
I didn't want to
HKD,
get too big too
AMTD,
fast.
global shares halted
For sure, my
at
chart
the
looks
highs on
No,
a
if
circuit
it's
break.
like it
CPI
does, but at the same
That'll
time,
probably be a pretty big.
Yeah.
if I were to
think there's
take
a
decisive day.
one
28%.
huge loss, it'll not look great.
Whether we're gonna go up or go down.
Shares of AMTD,
My
HKD
chart
halted
is also
24
the next
KTB.
day.
I would guess sideways-ish between here and then.
Ooh, good
I don't
old
think we're gonna flush
HKD heading
Pass
back
for
to
me.
what is this
Lord.
one? 25.55. It's got room to 25.55.
That's a big move, huh?
It's, Alpha
I
Michael
ain't touching
Tango
that.
AMTD 74K.
Hey, we have 20,000 shares really or no?
Yeah, we do.
I guess you can short it.
24,000.
Oof.
Addedly, no,
man.
don't. No, keep at it, man. I'm not upset that you're doing it. I appreciate it. I do.
Damn,
I
you sitting with the
need, like I
20
said the other day, I need
with
the constant
20
pushing. What's up, Looney?
$600.
I need everyone to
Man,
constantly
that's-
push me, just so that I don't get
It's a crazy
comfortable.
looking chart.
Like, I understand that I'm going a little bit slower than I probably should be, but at the same time, like, I don't want to go too fast for my own
Maybe
good.
if it can pop to
And it was
0.30
down here
real
at
fast.
12 bucks.
I just want to make sure I do it the right way because I don't want it to bite me in the ass in the end.
I wonder if anybody got in below 20 and rode that thing all the way to 2600.
I did. Remember the chart?
Oh yeah, but I wonder if anybody really did it just without like creating the chart.
Watching AMTD, we don't really have a lot of shares. If it could pop up towards the Hall price real quick, could be interesting.
As Steve would say, it's got room to 13.
Yeah. That was a pretty crazy move this thing made. I guess it's no different than HKD. What the? Look at ATXG. Look at that IPO. What the heck?
What is it?
ATXG.
Are you talking about these stay back here where it went from 25 bucks to I think to what was that?
You mean where it went from $12.95 to 656? Yeah.
It's a little move. My glasses are somewhere else. I can't see, bro.
I'm working on it. I'm working on the sprinkles, man. I really am. Dude, every day I wake up, I just want to push so hard.
But then the next day it opened up a little down at like 5.
Trust me, I just want to add a zero. I do, but I know that's not the right thing to do. My poker background has been keeping me in safe zone.
Rivian's still pushing on.
So when I used to play poker, if I wanted to go up in size, like if I was playing $10 tournaments and I wanted to play $20 tournaments, I had to have 100 buy-ins of the $20 tournaments before I could try, because then I knew I'd have to lose 100 $20 tournaments in a row to go broke. And it's the same for going from 5 to 10. So if I'm playing $5 tournaments, I'd have to have 100 $10 tournament entries before I could scale up. So I would have to go from, what's that, 5,000 to 10,000 before I could scale up. And then I would have to go from 10,000 to 20,000 at the $10 level before I can scale up to the 20s. So that's essentially what I'm attempting to do here. But if I start scaling up too fast, I'm completely disregarding that entire system. And that's kind of the system I have in my head. And I'm already starting to disobey it a little bit because I know that I can, because I feel like my edge in this is way different than it is in poker. Like I feel like my edge in the market is actually pretty strong. It's just a matter of finding the balls to apply it. Vanilla soft served with sprinkles. Dude, rainbow sprinkles are the best. And those Bobo balls.
85 at the high, up 41%.
The Bobo balls, so good.
Hey, I got my glasses. I can see.
You're fucking brilliant.
Make sure to like and subscribe. Click the bell next to the subscribe button to turn on notifications to let you know when I go live and post new videos.
20 minutes, half hour, whatever.
I was watching a video the other day, and apparently people think that the like button really isn't
I'm
like
blind.
the big thing with the algorithm. A lot of people are starting to think that it's the bell.
Yeah, I'm noticing a. Well, it's funny,
so that
were good for so long,
when something goes through,
now.
Yep.
Everyone will see it, which will then lead to more views more quickly for the video, which then will lead to
I was like all good till 40s, and then all
just
of a sudden
overall
like,
better retention. Well, not retention of the video, but better
like split second.
possible
GSQD,
stuff for the video. I don't know.
G
They'll
share
push the
quality.
video more, etc. Basically, the more people that watch it more quickly, it means that people are coming to watch that
Get
person.
your 40s in your eyes. Say, "Fuck you, Devin."
Yeah, the worst is it goes fast.
Yeah, dude. Fucking. It's just weird that there was no decline for so long, and then all of a sudden it's like rapid decline.
I don't know. Could be you just not noticing it too. It's like you wake up one day and you're like, this is kind of hard to read, but you squint and you're fine. And that goes on for 6 months to a year. Then you're like, wait a minute, now I really can't read it.
VTRS just grinding away, no entries yet.
Like,
Jerk. Now it's doing that.
I don't wear my
spready
glasses all the
bullshit
time,
again.
but when I'm
RTX
reading
Raytheon,
directions for like
Raytheon says ramping up Javelin
cooking
production
food,
to
sometimes I have to
support
break out a
increased
magnifying
demands.
glass because it's so fucking small on some
Romeo
of this food.
Tango X-ray, RTX.
Right when I thought I was gonna have one that goes to low a day, it's like
LYFT Lyft says there is no immediate or direct
Being a bitch
impact
today.
on Lyft business at this time from the new Department of Labor proposed rule. That's Lima Yankee Foxtrot Tango.
Lyft is saying it's not going to affect them at this time, so maybe that'll bounce this shit. Back to highs? I don't fucking know. I don't know what to do with that shit.
Lyft and Uber are both kind of going back up.
And I mean, that news might send it back up to 27, but
Although they are kind of following the SPY. SPY's doing the same thing.
yeah, exactly.
I almost feel like it's 100%
Longs have
gonna
been
probably
kinda
spike up and get me.
not my thing lately. So.
And then it'll fade off the low a day over the course of the day.
Lyft says new Department of Labor rule does not reclassify Lyft drivers as employees.
So they're saying it's not Lyft, just Uber, is what they're saying.
I don't think they're saying that.
A little jump out of that VTRS.
I think if it doesn't affect Lyft, it doesn't affect Uber.
Well,
thought it
why?
was
They're
the
two different
labor.
companies.
I don't
No,
think they were.
the rules, depending on the
Yeah, it's
Department
the
of
labor.
Transportation, it would be
the-
both or none.
It's the, from what I read, the short amount I read, it's the, whatever the government labor department is wants to change the gig workers for drivers, so it would affect everybody.
Yeah, if the gig work thing changes for Uber, it changes for Lyft. They can't do just one.
Changes for
It
all
would change for
contract
Dash. It would change
drivers.
for
Lyft
yeah,
says
all of
new
them.
Department of Labor proposed rule does not force Lyft to change its
I think
business
that's why
model.
it's affecting Dash and shit too.
Somebody's
Even
wrong.
Dash got fucked, yeah. The Lyft is just the one coming out
Autofilled.
about it, I guess.
The
that make them
Department
look-
of Labor wants to reclass independent contractors. So if
But
they
it
make the
looks way
change, it
better
would be
than us,
anybody
so.
that falls under those rules.
Yeah,
Whatever.
gig working drivers,
Whatever, it's mute point.
Grubhub, all that bullshit.
I don't know if food delivery, like people that work for a pizza store, because they work in cash.
Yeah,
tips, I don't
you're right. If
think
it's
they're.
Department of Transportation, it would be different because they're not transporting people.
From what I gather, pizza delivery people work on cash only. It's not like, so they have to declare their own tips. But I think if they get a paycheck from the pizza store, they would be considered a gig worker. I would think.
HMC Honda makes a major investment in Ohio to create new electric vehicle hub. That's Hotel Michael Shirley.
Wow,
Oh my
this
God,
one's slow.
Because I looked up Uber, there's something in the news. It says Delta partners.
This is
with
what I'm
flying
talking about.
taxi
I would never
makers
want
to rise
size
to
on stuff like
airports.
this.
What?
This is not my forte in trades.
Flying taxis, huh? That's exciting.
Yeah, Joby, Joby.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Flying
Sustainable home
taxi.
to airport.
Autofilled.
Yeah, transportation.
No thanks.
Beginning in New York and Los Angeles.
That's what we need in our world is flying taxis.
I'd love to have flying cars as long as they're reliable.
Be cool. Elon said he doesn't think that would ever happen.
It's happened in the movies, man. It's going to happen at some point.
Ding ding. That's what I say.
It always comes true.
I don't
man.
know what it would take to make a car fly. He said that the jet the jet power that it would take would be so loud that, like, you know, it would be like a plane taking off in your neighbor's house at midnight. Which obviously people would not
I think
like.
that's very long term. You know, using some sort of propulsion like that. But I think what they're doing now is sort of drone like, aren't they? I haven't really looked into it too much.
I don't know enough. I just heard Elon talking to. It was when he did his interview with Joe Rogan.
Yeah. Elon's gonna
Dollar.
badmouth it because he's not in it.
Yeah, true. The dude definitely smarter than me, so I took it as maybe that's true. Got a bigger brain than I do. That dude's half robot, I'm convinced.
Yeah, he's smart in some things and very dumb in others.
He's flirting with some stupidity, talking about the war shit.
Really? What's he saying now? I don't follow him, so.
I'm just saying in general, like, he should kind of stay in his lane, is what I'm saying. Like, I feel like that's just, there's no good that can come from that.
I think they all should stay in their lane. Fucking singers, movie stars. Fucking make movies, sing, shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
I think
Just, I
Elon's
mean, they
got
have
so
no-
much money that he's deciding that his lane is pretty much wherever the fuck he wants it.
Yeah,
That's the richest man in the world.
sad
And
reality
I
is
guess that's
most of
probably
those guys
true.
can. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, reality is he fucking can do what the fuck he wants.
Looks like a boat.
G7 says in a statement that we reaffirm that any use of chemical, biological, or nuclear weapons by Russia would be met with severe consequences.
Yeah, would love another trade. I agree with some of what, I mean, I heard those comments Elon made about the war. I kind of agree with some of it. There does need to be talks of some sort of how to resolve this thing, because nobody's really fucking doing that.
It's all up to Putin, man.
I think other countries could do something about this to end it pretty quickly if they wanted.
They're doing a ton of sanctions on him, trying to ruin his economy. There's not much I think they can do besides invade him.
Back on him.
Yeah, and that's not something that people want to do.
Problem solved.
Whatever happened to, like, all the money that they froze and stuff? They're just going on without it?
Oh yeah, man, they're fucking freezing it. I watch this yachting channel about like the expensive yachts and shit, and they seized. It's been funny because it's been a game of trying to catch all their the Russian yachts. They've caught most of them, seizing all property of all Russian people, Russian billionaires.
I think the problem is Putin doesn't really care about his people, so he's like, whatever.
Oh, the last thing he's thinking about, the last thing he's thinking about is fucking billionaires and their yachts.
Oh, we had some Russian billionaires get their yachts taken. Putin feels bad.
Well, some of those billionaires have a lot of effect in the government. I mean, I know he doesn't care, but I'm just saying.
That's the thing. I just think Putin's such a fucking maniac.
Well, I wonder whatever came with him supposedly being sick. Like, I wonder if that's actually true or.
Yeah, cancer
Who
thing or
knows?
something.
NVAX is still going straight up.
I don't know if this is
Grinding
good,
away.
bad, or indifferent, but I think Trump and Putin were similar personality-wise. So I think that's why he wouldn't have done shit when Trump was there, because he's like, that dude's a little fucking crazy too. I don't know.
There's some rumors
That
about
guy,
that. Yeah.
that guy might push a button. I'm gonna stay away
Well,
from him.
There's that whole theory of that's why the Russians got Biden into office.
Out all.
Because he's a
No
fucking
fights
pussy,
for
he
me.
wouldn't do anything.
He won't do anything.
He'll say
I
he's
think
going to
he
do
did
stuff
Trump.
all day.
Yeah, but he doesn't do shit.
Yeah, well, spoken like a true politician.
He also said he lowered the gas prices and then when it back up, he goes, "This isn't my fault. I don't know. It's Russia." But when it went down, I did that.
What do you mean
Like,
inflation's
look at it,
going
you
up?
can't claim, you
Inflation's not
can't take credit
skyrocketing.
when it goes down, but then blame somebody else when it goes up. That's bullshit, Biden. That's bullshit.
Man.
You were full of shit right there, and it's obvious. Even my mom agreed with me on that, and she's like a diehard Trump
But
sucks
would
and
love a
Biden's
move
awesome.
to 9.50-ish.
I was like, Mom, you can't take credit when it goes down, but then blame somebody else when it goes up. That isn't the way it works. They're either both him or neither of them are him, but that's it. What do you lower that gas for? Like 3 weeks, and then it went to all-time highs? I mean, Jesus.
Did it? I don't know. I didn't notice.
Fucking skyrocketed, dude.
It's still been under $4 here, so.
We're almost up to 6 here. California's almost up to 7.
What you doing, NVAX?
I want to watch that. 'Cause
G7
I
leaders
don't
said we will
know.
continue to impose further
Oh,
economic costs
I
on
mean,
Russia.
you'd probably be looking maybe for a long on a pullback. Things like straight up.
Yep. It's
Um,
like $3.51 here. $3.58.
Really? Fuck
Yep.
you. That's how that makes me feel. Fuck you.
Well, you don't pay taxes, so shut up.
I pay taxes. Just not say tax.
NVAX still interesting.
There was an NFL player pretty recently, Tyreek Hill. What was the other team he tried to go to? I forget. It was either Miami or another team, and he was like, honestly, my decision came down to Miami doesn't have state
Or
tax.
doesn't pay taxes.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I feel that, dude. And that's why everybody left California.
Well, don't you have a different capital tax too, Nevada? Like,
I think it is lower. A lot of companies left Cali and came into Vegas and Reno, and just because it's
of course,
cheaper to.
Oh, it was
work
the
at it.
Jets.
if you don't need an office and people can work from home, why pay all those fucking high fees and tax shit in Cali?
Yeah, in California, it's like the fucking worst.
Yeah, there's the tweet from one of the sports reporters.
He made his choice over state taxes, huh? Dude, I think people are gonna start making their decisions on where they live based on that and the way this shit's going.
GSCUD, G Squared, and Transfix mutually agreed to
Tough
terminate
decision.
business
New York
combination
or Florida?
Mint. That's Gulf Sandy Quebec Delta. Shares were halted ahead of that news. That's Gulf Sandy Quebec Delta.
I'm about to take the DOGG for a WALK. That index got freaking taken down, huh? Some of these are shockingly low. The index was up here at almost $300. Chilling at $18. That's bananas.
Well, NVAX was one of the COVID shots, right?
I know, but still, the fact that it was at 300 and now it's at 18, it's like, what
Oh
the
yeah.
fuck?
Everyone thought
We need
everyone was going to
another-
use theirs, and no one did.
We need another virus.
Everyone used Pfizer and Moderna.
Oh yeah, Invax didn't really get
What was the
use,
big one
huh?
that was supposed to go to India, or was it India?
It was Pfizer PFE. Yeah, that's it. And that's the funny thing is PFE
No, do you
didn't even
remember
go
on the
that high.
news where it was like skyrocketing because it was going to be made in India or something? I don't remember exactly.
Well, PFE is also their float. It's crazy bit, a lot
They're
bigger.
a huge ass company. Yeah.
So every dollar that goes up is a lot more than something like NVAX.
Yeah, that's a lot of shares. Well, one good trade. As I say, that's all it takes. AMD's got a lot more room to come down, bro. I wouldn't be surprised to see AMD down at 20 bucks eventually. I'm not saying like today, but
BA Boeing
within a year.
booked a total of 96 gross orders in September. That's Bravo Alpha. Canceled a total of 6 airplanes in September, including 5 737 Maxes for Akasa Air. Booked 90 orders of net.
It's like every time it tries to get under a
cancellations in
dollar, the
September.
spread
Recorded 51 deliveries
shoots
in
up.
September.
Market makers
That's
like,
Bravo Alpha.
hey.
Boeing says gross 737 MAX orders in 2022, 424.
Sideways to today, I'm gonna guess on AMD, so I'm trying to put that. I had to make a guess. Pretty much sideways now. Yep, I'm gonna take the dog out real quick. Still nice outside.
Probably
back
gonna
in a
do
wee
that
bit.
too. Later.
Later, guys.
STLA, Stellantis announcing dedicated business unit to power new era of sustainable manufacturing and consumption at Sandy Tango Lima Alpha.
Jesus. Didn't even give me a chance. Fuck.
AVYA, Unifor announcing partnership with Avaya. That's Alpha Victor Yankee Alpha.
NVAX.
Dow Jones Industrial Average currently positive, up about 1/3%. NASDAQ and S&P lower.
IMUX getting close to 200 on the daily. For what it's worth. DKNG, DraftKings, the weekly $14 calls. Heavy activity now. Delta Kilo, November Golf, DKNG. Shares of DraftKings off the lows now at $13.25. DKNG.
EKNG barely moved at all. What is he talking about? Oh, WNW. Why it keeps doing this? Gets the $1 or 101 and then just spikes. It's so stupid. Like the market maker is like pulling the offers anytime somebody hits the ask.
Apple analyst Ming Chi Kuo says Apple's global supply
Did I
chain
miss
management
anything?
strategy continues to change
No.
in response to the
NVAX is still
deglobalization
going
trend,
straight up.
mainly to
grinding.
reduce the assembly
Yeah.
business in China. That's Alpha Papa Lima, AAPL.
IMUX is still going up too. Slow and sure. Looking for
Tiger
Canadian.
Woods becomes the latest sports billionaire, one of 2 other athletes.
Uber out with a
Who?
tweet. This is our
Tiger
statement on the
Woods.
proposed Department of Labor rule. The
He
Department
hit
of
$1
Labor listened
billion?
to drivers who consistently and
Billion.
overwhelmingly state that they
God damn.
prefer the
It
flexibility
says
that
only
comes
2
from
other
being an
athletes. I don't know who the other
independent
athlete
Today's
is.
proposed rule takes a measured approach,
Assuming
essentially returning
could
us
be
to the
LeBron.
area
Gotta be
during
Jordan
which our industry
with all his Nike money.
grew
Well, I wondered
Yeah,
if
sure.
this article is only
That's
meaning
from
golf.
Uber.
That could be.
Right. LeBron and Jordan. We were all right.
Yep. And LeBron. Well, what's this say? Woods became the first billionaire.
So it says Woods officially joined LeBron and Jordan as one of the only 3
Yeah,
billionaire
There
athletes
you
in the
go.
world.
That's crazy. It's pretty good for a fucking golfer.
Apple
I
analyst
can
Ming-Chi
understand the
Kuo
other
says
2.
The main non-China
Well, it's all his
production site
endorsements.
for MacBook
Yeah.
in the future may be
Major.
Thailand.
Even after all the controversy.
That's moving from
That made it
China.
even more.
Yep. Just let that shit settle, and he'll be so famous.
That's Alpha Papa Lima. Also, production moving more to India.
Yeah, Jordan is by far above everybody. Which makes sense. I mean, all the Nike stuff.
Well, he's still making a ton
Yeah.
off that. Trans women who were born male must sign up for military draft.
Wow, I didn't even think about that. People maybe just getting a sex change real quick instead of breaking their legs.
Yep.
I didn't think the draft was still around. Didn't they get rid of that?
Well, you still register
Well, in
for
Russia,
it.
yeah.
They haven't done it in there forever, but you still register when you're 18.
I thought they got rid of that.
Nope. And it'll be coming back if the people stop
Frog
going to
it.
the military.
Nice to see you so in touch with the trans community, Jag.
What?
I know you have such a hate for it.
I don't. I just think it's because the small percentage of people who are truly trans. The problem is the people who want to jump on the trans bandwagon and
I
play
get
the
that.
game.
I get it. I get that part of it. Don't worry, they hate it too.
I know, and those are the people, the ones that are causing all the ones who aren't even really trans.
Most of the trans I know, they're just like, just leave me the fuck alone and let me be me.
Yeah, they just want to live. They don't want any special treatment or any of that shit.
Nope.
I give them all the power they be. To be trans in Philly, fucking tough town.
What you call me? I might look like a girl, but you about to call me Poppy.
They call me Poppy.
I could see that in Philly. All that'd be so great. I need to try and find this thing I saw on Reddit this morning. It was it cracked me up so much. I have no idea where I saw it though. Let me see if I can see it on my phone.
Oh, did you see what Devontae Adams did after the game last night?
No.
He was walking, towards the exit, and there was a camera guy there. Like, he went to the ground.
Throw him to the ground?
The guy was, I guess, it was in his way, so he just double arm shoved him to the ground with all his equipment. That's not going to go
Was
over
it?
well.
It was on purpose?
Yeah. Oh yeah. There was no doubt. Yeah, no doubt at all. Well, think about it. He's used to being on a team that doesn't lose really, and now he's on a 1-4 team.
Yeah.
Even though he had a very good game.
He did.
AVYA up.
I gotta get this call back.
Good.
GSQD resuming trade, Gulf Sandy, Quebec Delta. Stock resuming trade now. And shares were halted earlier as the company announced its agreement to terminate its business combination with Transfix.
I like how Charlie says
Gulf Sandy,
something
Quebec Delta.
and it literally has 20 volume on the day when he said it, and it still has 20 volume on the day. Like 20. Literally 20.
Which stock?
GSQD. Like, doesn't even have a chart.
But it halted today.
Well, I think it was previously halted, like on news or something.
Maybe. Last news was from May 6th. Something that terminated some agreement.
Yep.
Oh, it's a horrible fucking chart. Did I tell the right one?
Yep.
What the fuck is that?
Exactly.
I didn't miss anything.
QSQD.
It's the one you just said sucks.
The chart's one of the worst I've ever seen.
All right, I gotta look at that. What'd you say it was?
Gulf Sierra, Quebec Delta. GSQD.
I don't see any candles.
Exactly.
Well, did we just get a 5-cent move there?
Yes, why we're looking at this?
Charlie.
Oh god. That's what Charlie's reporting. We got a problem.
Sure, it's important to someone out there.
Ah,
Exactly.
I got lucky with that Uber news this morning, and this day's gonna be shit. Looking
Oh,
like
wow.
a
I just saw
pure
the...
inside.
Oh, Jack's not here. Never mind.
VTRS heavy.
Yeah, I'll take luck, man. Luck's good. Yep. I got a lot of shit to deal with the next few weeks. Trying to figure out what to do with my mom.
My mom had to live on the first floor of her house for like weeks, maybe a month. She fucking hated it.
Dude, that's what I was gonna do with my mom. But she does have 2 steps, so she's worried about that. And we have a 1-story house, so she's like, maybe I could just stay with you. And I don't really want her to stay with me. I love my mom to death, but I know that's not going to be the best situation. Like
Only
me, I
you
love
know
my
your
mom.
situation, but gotta take care of your mom no matter what.
I know, and that's the thing. Like if she needs it, but I don't think she needs it. And that's my thing. But and I don't want her to. She's not old enough to fucking think she needs to be taken care of at this point. I mean, this is too early. I don't mind doing it when I have to, but we don't have to do that yet. You know.
When you have to.
There will be a moment when I gotta take care of my mom, 100%. Fortunately, that's the reality of getting old. One day you're gonna need care.
Someone was at my mom's house every day
until she could get around fine.
What's that?
I said, when my mom got home and she had to live on the first floor, someone was at the house every day until she was good enough to get up and down the stairs.
Gotcha.
And even then, she had to be helped up and down the stairs.
Yeah. Well, what I need is my sisters to not be fucking annoying and do something.
That's a whole other issue. See, me and my brother will do everything. And I have one of my close friends, his mom and his wife's parents are all sick, and neither of the other family members do shit. But yet they do all the cooking and cleaning and taking care of their family. One of their own sons lives in California. When her mom was in the hospital, his mom, which is my friend's mom, never came home when she was like in a coma in the hospital.
What up?
Yo, what's up, bro?
I found it. Just posted it.
Today we're gonna break as many rules as possible, but if we get caught, we're gonna have to face.
I saw that on Reddit today. This morning while I was taking the usual morning dump. I lost it.
Yo, what's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
It's funny. I never really cruise Reddit. Once in a while.
You're missing out.
I know.
It's like such a good mix of like funny stuff like that and like actual legit like sources and so yeah.
I have a bunch of the good things in my feed. It's just, I don't know. Sometimes Reddit just annoys me. The how to use it annoys me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never gotten into Reddit. I could never follow it.
Well, the key is to go in and get. I would say the key is to get rid of all the subs that you don't like and start adding subs that you do like, and then that way your feed is only full of what you want to see.
Exactly. But even then, it's like sometimes you gotta click into the video and then click on the link and then go back, and it's just like, oh my god, this is so annoying.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I get annoyed. I get annoyed very easily with websites.
It was kind of like, all right, there's the topic that I wanted, but within that topic, somebody went down a rabbit hole and took one word and went into another topic, but it's in the same original topic that I was in, and it's like, whoa,
Yeah, the comment sections. Yeah, I was gonna say that's a whole different story.
Yeah.
Once you go into the comments section, I mean, you're on your own at that point.
Yeah, that's where I get lost.
NVAX waiting.
I don't really look at the comment. I'll look at some of the top comments because sometimes they're funny. But
Oh, don't get me wrong. Sometimes the comments are what make whatever the OG post is worth it.
Yeah. If it was just a little easier to use, I would use it more. But
Try so instead of using it on the website, the only time I rarely use the website. I actually use it's called Bacon Reader. It's an app. Yeah, and it makes it so easy.
Oh, maybe. I hate doing anything on my phone.
That's so it's pure like going to the bathroom type thing, or like right before bed.
Yeah, but see, I don't go to the bathroom like you do. I go in, shit, I leave.
Right before bed then. Those are like my 2 times that I look at it. And it doesn't hurt when you have some stuff mixed in there once you scroll down far enough, that help you go to bed.
I don't need to do that. I could do that right here, right now. It don't matter.
This HKD going for 25.55. That 44.44.
Just want to make money.
Did you get any trades today?
Took 2. It was green on one and red on the other. Maybe red on the day. It's difficult to tell what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
It's kind of grinding both ways. So it's, I don't know, there's just no definite, there's not a solid signal.
Yeah,
of where
I mean,
it's gonna go.
The thing that kind of makes me iffy about like today is we went under that previous low, but there's really no volume. Like as we're coming back up through it, HKD just halted up. Whoop. Not that any of us are going to play that. We actually still have shares on it too.
HKD,
Yeah,
AMPD
most of the
Digital,
volume
another
today
circuit breaker halt at the
in the
highs,
market
Hotel
is,
Kilo Delta.
Average and below. It's not too much above average volume.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Usually if you are putting, I mean, we've talked about this before, if you're putting like a real bottom in, there's going to be a ton of volume coming in to make sure that that is the bottom.
It'll be like 1 or 2 candles of higher volume, and then it goes the other direction.
Right, right. That just tells me there's not a lot of conviction.
The consensus is that buyers are waiting for it to go lower to get a better price.
Chew poppy?
Really
I don't know Spanish. Sure, that's something funny, but
otherwise it's just in a range. Then I go back and look at all my entry signals where I would go in, and I'm like, oh, there's the obvious one. And I'm like, fucking hate hindsight.
PSX Phillips 66 says responding to crude oil spill at its Palermo rail terminal in North Dakota, quite around 7 a.m. Monday.
At the bottom, so I was
says
like,
temporarily
is this
shut
the bounce,
down
or is it going to
operations
continue
at
down?
Palermo rail terminal in North Dakota. That's PSX, Papa Sandy X-ray.
Because there were a few previous signals that it was going to bounce, but they
Phillips says the spill is contained within the terminal property.
Right.
And out of BP.
Been a lot of that going on.
Ugh, hat Guru David.
WEBR Weber halted on a circuit breaker. Whiskey Echo Bravo Romeo. $8.37. That WEBR
Ooh,
halted
what's up, Weber?
14%.
WEBR 36 KTV.
Oh, we only got 30,000 shares. Ooh.
So bored. I'm looking at stocks. What the fuck? I'm not really bored. I'm more annoyed.
TOOK Traeger also moving on the Weber move as well. That's Charlie Oscar Kilo. HKD resuming and continuing higher now, 49.50. Hotel Kilo Delta.
All right, who wants to go YOLO long on HKD with me? It's not investment advice.
Sounded like it.
Nope.
AMTD spiking again now near $55, up
would
about
you YOLO
80%.
long?
That's
Just going up.
Hotel Kilo Delta.
Yeah, we would have done well.
Yeah, if you can get the spread. Oh, there it goes.
No, I don't have no idea what the spread is.
It's been $1 for the most part.
Oh, crazy.
It's trying to halt now, so it's. There goes Weber is
S&P
open.
futures up 3 now,
Moving here, 36.27.
I wish we had a lot of shares in Weber. I would have probably played this.
WEBR Weber shares resuming trade. Hitting $8.74, up 15%, 16%. That's Whiskey Echo Bravo Romeo.
GCT.
JP Morgan says aware of claims made by threat actor group, and at this time,
This only has
not
70K.
experienced operational impact from the situation.
GCT
That's Julia
71K.
Papa Michael.
Another no volume either. Ready to. Why can't we just get normal stuff, man?
Supposedly Weber's like 44% shorted.
You get GCT, Thomas?
No, it was kind of at that halt, and I was kind of hesitating on it. So
I just
low shares,
the volume,
the
yeah. The daily. Look at the fucking daily. Everything was kind of like, stay away. Just easier trades. I'm sure once we get in, it shoots up to 8, halts, run out of shares. But no, we don't get in, it just dies. It's a shit. Spy making a move up.
High day. Guess I was just 2 hours early on my long play.
Or you just need to hold it.
Oh yeah, sure.
Bottle. Don't even know what to look at. Pretty frustrating with the GCT one. I mean, if we had a lot more shares, I would have been in that one 100%. But when you only have 400,000 traded, 70K if volume comes in could disappear very quickly.
makes you feel so sad. Well, just give me $30. Question is, low a day, end of day?
You think I could get all the way back down there? I mean, I guess I could.
I don't know. Just a saying that floats around. Why couldn't it? I went to high day in what, an hour?
Yeah, yeah.
NVAX will see if 21 can hold or fake break, otherwise cutting for an unfortunate loss.
See, Devin's charts went right back to pancakes. Sort of. Less than 1 day till you reopen the app. Mo. I think it was Wally.
Average. And you said you can't add any more? $19.92, and yes. Can't add. VWAP incoming.
Yeah. You see that, Thomas?
Which one?
About NVAX. It says it's 25%, but David's saying it's clearly not. Yo Z, what's up, man?
No, I did not.
It's going okay, I guess. Nothing special. He said he ran out of buying power a while ago, but it's $21 stock, and I'm assuming he wasn't super heavy in it.
BCS, Barclays.
I was trying to look at his a little bit more carefully,
to support
you know,
LDI counterparties.
because they seem to work a lot, and I was trying to see, you know, what was what, but it's like NVAX. Yeah, I could see it's extended, but where do you start this?
Yeah, well, that's the problem, and this has been my issue with his type of trades is, and I'm not even, obviously we're just picking one that's not working, but I mean, there's 100 that have worked, where when they slowly grind up like this and get extended, you know, sometimes they end up like where it came down and tested 1950, it never goes back up and makes a high and it just works from there. Like that's typically what happens. But then it's like every once in a while you're going to run into one of these. And I guess just depending on how you can maintain it or manage, if you do end up losing on it, that's kind of what it comes down to. Because as long as all the other ones keep working and you only lose every once in a while. And it makes you wonder, like, if he could have added, I mean, he wanted, I think when he said he ran out of buying power, it was at $20.20. So it might actually end up saving him money. I mean, I don't really know. I don't know if he got his ad or just partial. Like, I don't really know.
Yeah, and I've contemplated with that with myself when I run out of buying power. It's like, okay, do I take the share? Obviously, I got into this thinking that there's going to be a pullback, right? Do I take the shares that I have in it and let it run its course to my max loss? Obviously, it's going to have to go a lot further than if I continue to add in, but my average is going up at the same time. Or just bail when it, you know what I'm saying?
Right, like because you can't add anymore, it's no longer the trade you want, so just cut it and just suck it up and be done with it kind of thing.
Yeah, that's my rule right now. I run out of buying power, give it a second to work and see if it works. If it decides to break high a day, let's say, then I'm gonna cut it and just bail on it.
Right.
Or do I take those shares that I have in it and just let it run its course to my max trade loss?
Right.
That's, you know, what I was contemplating. Never did anything with it. I'm still sticking to my original rule.
Yeah, your original rule, that's my rule too. Like if I run out, I'll give it a sec to see if it wants to work from there. But like if my last ad on looking at something at NFAX was at $20, I mean, and you can't, and it just runs to 21 like this, and you can't do anything about it, and then I mean, what do you do? Like, there's no way that's obviously a trade you'd ever want to be in. But at the same time, you're like, VWAP's all the way down there in 1926, you know.
Yeah.
It's definitely tough when you're put in those spots, especially when you run out of buying power, like especially when it's probably nowhere close to what 25% would be, and that's what it says. And only he would be able to do the math on that. But all right, it's 12 o'clock. I'm gonna close the stream down. I'll be in Discord for a little bit. I got a bunch of other stuff to do today. So if you want to talk, find me in there. Not, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I am gonna get those videos out today at some point. I said I was gonna do them last night, but soccer practice, softball. I was just tired when I got home from softball, and yeah. I will either see you in the Discord or see you tomorrow morning.
Just doing it the way I calculated, I should be able to get 8,000 shares. I don't think he's 8,000 deep.
No, that's what I was gonna say. I mean, even just 1,000. Well, 1,000 would be 21,000, right? You sure you get 8,000? That sounds high.
What I did, I take let's hypothetically say 40,000 in an account. We get 4%, right? I mean 4. So we have 160,000 buying power with the margin. Just using regular margin, not taking out the rate. Divided by 20 bucks is 8,000 shares. So approximately 8,000 shares.
Who said there's no?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess just in my head when I did it the other way, I just did 21 times 1,000, which would be 21,000. I guess I just did the math wrong in my head. Yeah, I guess that's about right. Well, that sucks that he had to cut it. I mean, that thing's just grinding away, man.
There was one earlier I was looking at. You know, I just started kind of trying to pay attention to him a